Welcome back to the channel, guys. We are back with Batman, the Telltale series. This is part 2. Probably gonna finish up this first episode with this video. Looking forward to seeing where this story progresses from here. We left off, we're about to go into a factory, something like that, and take a look around. So anyway, hope you guys are doing well. Without further ado, let's get started.
Alfred, I'm at the warehouse. No sign of Catwoman's contact. It's quiet.
The sound of an ambush. Stay on guard.
Alright. Might be an ambush waiting for us in here. Gonna have to open the doors. No? I would say there's no ambush. I would say it's been ambushed already.
This wasn't a handoff. It was a massacre.
How many?
Too many.
I'd have to count the pieces.
Oh, good Lord. Who could have done such a thing?
That's what I'm gonna find out.
Gordon, East Side Docks, Warehouse 133.
Inspect the evidence at the crime scene. Alright. Let's take a look at these scorch marks.
Analyzing. It's a volatile chemical. Potential psychoactive nerve agent. Vile stuff.
Be very, very careful with that. Who knows what effect it may have?
Have the computer catalog the compound for further analysis.
As you wish.
Yeah, that's just... oh, look at this. Find additional related evidence. Well, I can't move him specifically, so I just look around, I guess. Exploded human remains. That's lovely.
Nothing left to bury.
Do those connect to each other?
Whatever exploded did so with enough force to obliterate the person standing next to it. But the chemicals themselves were inert, non-explosive.
Well, it appears to have made a pretty big boom.
I'll see what I can piece back together.
Alright. So something other than the nerve agent exploded. Now I can move. Let's take a look at the dead mercenary.
I've seen these outfits before. Same mercs that broke into City Hall.
Yeah. What is this? A shipping container door.
The canister exploded, sending shrapnel right through the container door.
For once, I'm glad you arrived after the heist. Your armor wouldn't have protected you against that.
Well, that's good to know. Let's open it. How do I open it? Like that. What is this? Canister fragment.
Looks like a bullet started this.
A normal bullet couldn't have caused that explosion.
Doesn't appear normal. The point of entry's melted.
Then it must have been an exploding bullet. Like an incendiary round or something like that. That's the canister fragment. Let's keep looking around. A white rose. Calling card?
Falcone's calling card.
He's been busy as of late.
Send the drones hunting. I want to know his every move.
So maybe
Good thinking,
Falcone is responsible for this. Anything else? Another dead mercenary?
No.
That bad?
Ooh. Yeah. A clawed off face.
face slashed, throat torn open.
So, not natural causes then.
No, Alfred, it's not natural. What's in his pocket?
Skylight Club.
Skyline Club. Alright, let's take a look at the burnt cop.
This man's been badly burned. But the damage seems to originate from inside his skull.
Inside.
Did this?
Use left trigger or left stick to find the bullet. Lovely. Okay. This. Oh, there it is. That's gross.
Sensors say it's an incendiary round.
Huh,
Phosphorus
I was right.
residue. This could have superheated the contents of the canister.
Okay.
Causing the aforementioned boom.
Anything else? Bloody
Blood.
hands.
Broken nails. Bits of human flesh.
So maybe he was clawing the guy's face. Let's link the bloody hands to the ripped up face. See what that does.
A cop shredded this merc to pieces. Barehanded.
God, what would cause someone to do that?
The nerve agent could make them psychotic.
Okay. And the incendiary bullet to that canister. Fragment.
Find a connection.
The bullet that killed the cop is the same type that blew up the canister.
I'm sure they didn't find that at a local gun store.
It appears military.
Alright, so now we gotta find a connection for the blast epicenter and this white. Oh, okay, maybe not the white rose. We have to find a connection for the blast epicenter. Which I can't go any further. Ah, here we go. Okay.
It's a cop. The force grows thinner every day.
Look at these pallets.
Canisters were stored here. Canisters of what?
Exactly. Canisters of what? Maybe there's... Let me look up here. Nothing up here? So... where would I... I got that and I got that. Can't do anything with that. I gotta connect the blast epicenter to something. But I am completely blanking on what that something is. There's a cop up here. No? Maybe I gotta go back in here? Can I? No? Oh, here we go. Maybe it's an unscorched area with the scorched area. Let's look at it.
Something was here when the explosion occurred.
Okay, so let's link them.
Someone drove off after the explosion.
After the explosion.
Have you put it together?
Yes. Falcone leaving his rose here. This is a message. Dead cops, stolen chemicals. He's making a big move. One of his snipers hit a canister with an incendiary bullet, causing it to superheat and explode. This may have been a distraction or a way of destroying evidence. Cops moved in to stop the theft. Falcone's men gunned him down. Then things turned grim. Possibly due to the psychoactive nerve agent. A cop ripped up a merc's face with his bare hands. And was put down. Same sniper, same type of bullet.
Sniper.
Looks like Falcone's men got what they wanted and escaped.
Have you located the shooter?
No, but based on two impact trajectories, the canister and the dead cop, the shooter could only have a clear shot from there, or there, and would have contaminated himself with the phosphorus residue. Program the skimmers to pick up that signature.
Right away, sir.
Alright, let's check out these locations. Anything?
Both targets could have been shot from here, but no phosphorus trace.
Alright, let's try this side. Ah, there we go.
Phosphorus spike. Clear vantage point. We have a winner.
Alright, let's look at the cigarette.
Killing time.
It's still lit. That's a long burning cigarette.
This is the right spot. So where did he go?
Let's follow the traces then.
Trace stops here.
Then he should be nearby.
Found him.
Time to go to work.
Alright. Jump down and surprise him.
My turn. Don't make me add your corpse to this graveyard. Falcone, why did he do this?
I ain't telling you nothing.
Oh, yes, you are.
You can't make me talk. I ain't telling you, Jack. You trying to scare a confession out of me? I won't break.
You're gonna
bones
talk.
will.
You're scum. I got no sympathy for you.
It's true what they said about you. You're a freaking animal.
That's what they say.
Give me a reason to stop. You know you can bleed to death without ever spilling a drop. All on the inside. Tell me the plan, or I start swinging.
I ain't scared of you, man.
I warned you.
If you're gonna hit me, Hit me!
Tell me!
The Catwoman was supposed to hand over a drive. Had the container number we needed, but she flaked. So we had to find it ourselves. Container by container. Someone must have heard us. Called the cops. We were told no witnesses.
Why risk open war with the GCPD?
Some kind of chemicals. Falcone wanted them.
What are the chemicals for?
We were paid to steal them, not ask questions.
I start here and keep breaking until you answer.
The chemicals! There's some kind of explosive! A weapon! I don't know! Falcone said he'd use them soon!
Used where?
That's all I know! I swear! I swear! I told you everything I know! You're an animal!
Alright, I think he's telling the truth.
I was just here for a pickup!
I'll let
I
him go.
swear!
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ. These are cops.
Time to get out of
Get
here.
an ambulance in here!
I think I need to call the coroner instead.
He tried to kill me.
Who tried to kill you?
The Batman.
You're
Gordon.
taking this too far, Bruce.
Why you be pointing the gun at me, Gordon? I'm on your side, man.
You assume the persona of a bat, but you're not an animal. You beat that man half to death.
I did not beat him half to death. I just cracked a few of his ribs.
Your parents didn't raise you this way. And neither did I.
He talked, didn't he?
Look, I did what...
What you had to. But at what cost? We both know how this argument goes. Especially now, during this preposterous attack on your family. You must show the world the true nature of a Wayne.
Giving everything to the city and then being murdered for it?
My thoughts exactly. Every time you leave this cave.
Yeah, act like I killed the guy.
You're a
He's
good
fine.
man, Bruce. Good. Just like your parents.
And it's not like he was a good
Don't
man.
lose that.
I don't mean to be a doddering old fool on the subject, but as a friend, the burden of advice falls on me.
Trust me, I won't lose my way.
It's quite understandable to stray from the path now and again.
I didn't
so long
kill
as
him.
you can find your way back.
Shut up, Alfred.
You bury the person, Bruce, but you never bury the memory.
Sometimes I wish I could. That night, that alleyway, it made me who I am. I can't get it out of my head.
That is your gift and your curse. Being Batman can allow you to turn back the tide of treachery that's reached this city's shores, or drown you in its sorrow. When you doubt your fate, remember why you started all this. Remember that boy in the alley.
I won't forget.
Neither will I. Well, back into the fray again.
Let's see what was on this thing. Where do I find it? There we go.
Well, looks like that egg finally cracked. And inside, Mayor Hill was hiding... more than I could have imagined. This is a complete manifest of Carmine Falcone's criminal organization.
What in the world was Hill doing with all this? Illegal arms dealing, drug running, mob hits, money laundering? Falcone's been involved in everything. But it goes back years.
Could be some kind of blackmail.
You see Dad's name on any of these documents?
I'll run a search, but so far I don't.
This is it, Alfred. With this proof, we can finally knock out Falcone's organization.
Where would we possibly begin to dismantle it?
This is a police matter.
There's only one cop we can trust to handle this evidence correctly.
Lieutenant Gordon. He could mobilize the entire police force against Falcone.
What about that reporter from the Gazette?
Vicky.
Yes, Miss Vale. She could release this evidence through proper channels. I suppose it comes down to who you want to help most. Or who you think could do the most good.
I mean, the press would get it out there in public. I wonder if giving it to Gordon, he'd be able to get a warrant. Let's just give it to Gordon.
The cops are on the front lines of this war. Gordon needs this more than anyone.
A wise decision, sir. We'll attack Falcone on two fronts tonight. Gordon through the police, and Batman...
by any means necessary. Whatever Falcone is planning, it ends tonight.
He's a spider, Bruce. Eyes everywhere. A dense web of goons poised to trap you. No one has ever managed to bring him down.
I haven't tried yet.
This is a silver bullet. And it's gonna put Falcone down once and for all.
Exactly.
I don't even want to know where you got this.
No, you don't.
Still, I gotta know one thing. Why give this to me? Don't get me wrong. I appreciate the hell out of this. Everyone on the Force will too.
I heard you were the last honest man on the Force.
No need to blow smoke.
I'm not.
I got enough cancer coming my way as it is. But thank you. Honestly. Knowing this evidence can lock up Falcone. I'll sleep like a goddamn baby. For once. You know, as much as I appreciate you calling me here, I gotta make one thing crystal. I can't be bought.
Not trying
So
to
you
buy
should
you.
know this isn't gonna change a thing about the investigation of your family. The Waynes always supported the Gotham police. So
No
I like to
strings
believe
attached,
there's no
man.
cloaks or daggers hidden in your closet.
There are no strings attached. I just want Falcone gone.
You and me both. I'm tired of staring at his mugshot. I gotta go. Came straight from a crime scene. Haven't been home yet.
All
Sometimes
right.
I think this whole city's a crime scene. We're just walking through it.
Pretty much.
What you're holding will make walking it much safer.
Thanks, Bruce.
Well, Lieutenant?
Hey, stick to Jim.
All right, Jim. Looks like we made a friend.
It's done.
Good. So is our hunt. The drones located Falcone downtown, a place called the Skyline Club. Although you're not dressed for that kind of party.
Well, I can always change in the car.
Yeah, that's a nice car. Easily rectified. Okay. That was cool. It's kind of a tight space to change, though.
The drones drone's cameras and scanning tech are fully functional.
All right. Let's find Falcone.
Alright. Check
Good
out the
point of
balcony.
entry.
Point of entry.
Tell me another.
What's the difference between the Mafia and City Council?
I don't know. Aren't they the same thing?
Only one of them is organized.
Ooh. You're cute.
So, are you alone?
Not anymore, I'm not.
There's some heavy duty flirting going on there.
Where's Nikki? In lockup. Again? Christ, Kimmy. What did they pinch him for now? Some hit down at the docks. Nikki? No. I didn't think he was a hatchet man. You and me both. Well, does he got an alibi? Honey, I'm always his alibi.
Uh-huh. Okay.
You make your rounds? Yeah, no broken bones. Still healing from the last time, I bet. All it took was a couple of C notes this time. Nice and easy. Nice and easy, my ass. I know you burned powder at night. The whole city can smell it.
Who's this guy? Come on. There we go.
The White Rose. Falcone's symbol.
A red rose after tonight.
That was ominous. Oh, what's this?
Nothing here.
Nothing? Well, then why is it an option to look at? Come on.
That's the most heavily guarded door in the building.
Gotta be Falcone's hideout.
Well, it won't be as easy as ringing the doorbell.
4 armed guards. Stealth not an option. I'll put together a plan of attack. Stand by.
Well, if stealth is not an option, then we make a dynamic entry.
Couple of options for taking this guy down.
We either use the modern art or the outer window. Let's join him with some modern art. That'll work. Now what? This guy? No? Oh, wait. Here we go. We could use the folding screen or the table. We'll just use the table on this guy. That'll do nicely. Alright. This mobster. We use the marble pillar. Slam him into that. Anything up here? No? Nobody up here? Alright. What about this guy out here?
This one might be tricky. Any ideas?
I've got it covered, Al.
Send him into the railing.
Bruce, have you formulated your plan of attack?
I have.
I'm going in.
Very good, sir. Your turn to crash his party.
Gotcha. Oh. Just like I planned. Oh look, more. I am missing all this. This ain't good. Not filling up this meter very well. I missed it again. God.
Goddamn circus freak!
You shot your own people. Stupid.
Show yourself! You got no goddamn right to be here! I want... The hell?
Why don't you join me on this level? Or I could come up there and join you.
Oh. How about this one? You can't sneak up on me.
EMP armed.
Yeah. You think that's gonna work? I'm gonna light up this whole goddamn place.
Yeah, it didn't work too well for you, did it?
Stay down, Falcone. We can end this
You
now.
got a lot to learn, kid.
What?
Explosives armed. Fire when ready.
I was too slow. I almost had it.
Hey.
Oh, shut up. You're about to die.
Explosives armed. Fire when ready.
Alright, round 2. I got this. Yeah, what now?
Answers, now! Or you fall.
You would... Alright.
The chemicals. Where are they?
What?
I found your calling card at the docks. The White Rose.
You think I wanted to lead you here? Yeah, something reeks about this whole thing. And it is a dead bat.
Yeah, nah. You ain't doing it that easy, but you do kind of have a point.
Still want to play games?
We're all being played here, including you. Those chemicals you're so riled up about, they're mine, all right? But someone is trying to cut me out of the deal, because I did not make that mess at the dock.
Then who did?
No, we're done. Gotham's watching now.
No, we ain't done. You tell
Go
me who you
ahead.
think it is, man.
Give him a show. I'll be walking free by tomorrow morning.
Brutalize.
Gotham.
Arrest.
Oh, wait. What the hell are you?
Spill it, Falcone, while you still can.
It's... the Waynes.
What?
They're behind all this.
What do you mean?
You really want to take down crime? Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
What? Oh crap. Time to go.
Oh my god. Take him out!
Once again, I didn't kill him, and it got him to talk. But what does he mean about the Waynes?
Seen from street level. Tonight, the Skyline Club, a high-rise mafia hangout in downtown Gotham, was the arena for a clash between the notorious Batman and alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone, who was brutally wounded in the attack. Oh! Though I'd say the crime boss getting his is well overdue, Falcone has slipped through the law's grasp for years, but after this dramatic arrest and evidence released by the GCPD's Lieutenant Gordon, Falcone's going away for a long, long time. And speaking of newly uncovered criminal dealings, this brings me to the story everyone is talking about. The Wayne family. For generations, the big W on the Wayne Enterprises tower was a reassuring sight. You knew that there was something pure at the heart of Gotham. That this city, for all its faults, was built by good people. But with Thomas and Martha's shining reputation called into question, we no longer have such assurances. And even worse, it seems the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree. Gotham's greatest son, Bruce Wayne, seen here in the company of gangsters, may be just as crooked as his parents. In his defense, Wayne fired back saying,
"The Wayne family has always been a cornerstone of Gotham. We've never had and never will have connections to organized crime."
in a world where the Waynes, our golden family, are corrupt, who are we left with? Who can Gothamites look up to? The monster Batman? Only time will tell. Meanwhile, we'll keep digging for the truth. But the prominent feeling throughout Gotham is that the Waynes' time in the sun is ending.
Wow. So were his parents involved?
The suit, the car, this entire cave.
Master Bruce?
Everything I built! I created all of this because I didn't want any more innocent people to die. If Falcone's telling the truth about my parents, then what the hell did we do this for?
Bruce,
What have you been hiding from me?
Alfred. Wow. Dude, that's crazy. I like this little twist that they put on the Batman story. That's nice. That's very interesting. Alright, did you stick up for Harvey in front of Falcone? You and 32.9% of players shut Harvey out of the private meeting with Falcone. Only 32%? Wow. Not a big fan of Harvey. So, that's why I shut him out. Did you provide a quote for Vicky's story? You and 85.4% of players chose to control the emerging Wayne story and provided Vicky with a quote. Now, in retrospect, it turns out that quote may not have been accurate, which might do more harm than good later. But we'll see. Alright. Did you break the Doc's shooter's arm? You and 51% of players showed mercy in your interrogation of the Doc shooter. Yeah, I mean, I cracked his ribs, but it got him talking, and then when I felt like he really was telling the truth, then I let him go. There was no sense inflicting further harm after he told me everything he knew. So, I'm not entirely heartless, you know? I'm not a monster like they're saying. But sometimes you gotta meet force with force. These are bad people, man. Alright, who did you give the Falcone data to? You and 72.4% of players gave the Falcone data to Lieutenant Gordon instead of making the information public through Vicky Vale. I felt that if I gave it to Lieutenant Gordon, he was in a much better position to act than if I had given it to Vicky. And Vicky will learn of it soon enough anyway, and the information will be public. But by giving it to Gordon, I gave him the ammunition he needed to take action. So, how did Batman deal with Falcone at the end? You and 18% of players chose to brutalize Falcone, making an example of him to criminals everywhere. Exactly, that's what I did. And I'm surprised only 82% of players, only 18% of players did it. These are not innocent people that we're dealing with. These are criminals. These are scum. Why give them kid gloves? I got him talking, just like I did that dock shooter guy. I cracked his ribs, but I got him talking. Falcone, I shoved him on that metal pipe. What do you call that? Rebar. I shoved him on some rebar. Went through his side, but it got him talking, didn't it? And he's not gonna die, most likely. And if he does, psh. But anyway, that's very interesting. Very interesting story. I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes from here, guys. Let's see what's on next time.
They left me as caretaker of their estate, their son, and their secrets. I would never betray them. Your parents were good people, Bruce, no matter what that thug Falcone told you.
Then swear to me there's no truth to it.
The evidence you brought me on Falcone held up. Maybe I misjudged you.
Now Batman's beating up mobsters too. Wonder who he's after next.
Hell of a view.
Bruce, the Wayne name is toxic. I have to do what's best for my campaign. What's best for Gotham. I have to distance myself.
I will find the truth. Along with anyone who stands in my way.
Interesting. Was there a little romance there between Batman and Catwoman? Huh. Guess we'll have to find out on the next episode. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate your support. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy this content. And have a safe and great rest of your day. Take care, guys.